Hi there, welcome to my channel. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot, and I'm doing the cusp readings for mid-April to mid-May, all areas of your life. And this one is for Sag Capricorn, mid-April to mid-May. Thanks for being here. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe and physically well and psychologically well during a pretty chaotic time for many people. So thank you for tuning in, and thank you for being here. And if you're new, welcome. This is not just cusp readings, but I guess I'm getting a little bit known for cusp readings. There are not too many of those out there, so happy to do some. And this is again for Sagittarius Capricorn. Your career, your finances, your well-being, and your relationship or relationships. And then we'll delve a little bit more and we'll expand on relationships a bit as well. Okay. So your career right now, Sag Capricorn, actually like a boss. So of course this could be that there's somebody like this in your career sphere right now, which means you could be dealing with a leader, somebody who is a boss that's actually fairly authoritarian, big on rules, big on having things their way. Certainly can be very enterprising and very successful, usually a leader of a large organization. Or actually, if it's you that's embodying the emperor right now in your career, you could be in a leadership role or exercising your leadership, really kind of stepping up in terms of your responsibilities. And, you know, many people can be leaders without the formal title. I think we're all leaders in our own way. But this would say that you're kind of in control of your sphere at work, feeling confident, putting proper rules, procedures, boundaries in place, and really making things happen, taking command and making things happen, and achieving certain levels of success. If you talk, people may be listening right now more than ever. And yeah, so I think this is putting you at the forefront of your career, calling the shots. Maybe there's some level of, I want to say inflexibility. I mean, I'm reading this in the upright, but there could be areas that you feel so strongly about that you might have certain areas of inflexibility right now, but maybe you do for good reason. So this just overall feels positive to me, like you're in a positive control place and leadership place within your career. So I'd be curious what you think about that in your comments. In your area of finances, we've got the Queen of Wands, which is an awesome area. Pardon my family noise right now. It's an awesome area for your finances because we know the Queen of Wands to be the energy of really a lot of attraction, magnetism, very much entrepreneurialism, starting a business, starting a channel of a business, seeing sales generate, I would say prolific, creative, and again, magnetic and charismatic. So however this shows up in your finance realm, I think it would be pretty pertinent that the Queen of Wands is saying it's a positive sign that you're generating new income or expanding on existing income, maybe thinking creatively about your income streams and where you're generating income, or at least you could be in the very near term. This is going to be, during this month of mid-April to mid-May, you're capitalizing on your creativity, your innovation for ways of increasing your income. So, wow. Emperor and Queen of Wands. Now, it doesn't have to be, this does not have to hold a feminine energy. I'm just kind of speaking to the energy of the Queen of Wands, okay? In your area of kind of health and well-being, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So I think you're very focused on your values and priorities right now, or if you haven't been, you will be, or this is a sign that you should be, that you're kind of very focused on your goals. So if you have new goals in the area of well-being, whether that's, the way you're eating or the way you're tending to your psychological health or how you're dealing with anxiety, how you're dealing with just positive health habits or exercise, whatever your regime is. To me, this is saying that you actually are very aware of what your goals are. And even though you're not trying to make it happen overnight, you're being patient with yourself, but you're keeping your eye on the ball. You're keeping your eye on your goals and what outcomes you would like to see, your intentions and your habits and your plans and your results in the area of well-being. And that would be positive, because what we know about the Knight of Pentacles is the Knight of Pentacles always gets their goal. It doesn't, I mean, they may be slow and steady, and it may be slow going at times, but you need to kind of apply some compassion to that. But you're definitely keeping your eye on the results and your eye on your goals when it comes to well-being. So that's pretty amazing reading so far, Sagittarius, Capricorn. Now we have another Knight in your area of relationship. So interestingly, even though it's slow and steady in the area of well-being, it's kind of exciting and sporadic and passionate in the area of relationship. So the question will be is, are you and this other person, or you as you approach relationships right now, looking just to have a little more passion and fun, or is this person looking to have more passion and fun versus the long haul? This is kind of an impulsive energy. Maybe you're feeling kind of impulsive right now. Maybe you're wanting to reach out to a special someone or reignite something, and you've been sitting on it. And now during this period coming up, you're going to be a bit more fiery about it, a bit more impulsive about it, or that could be coming into you, that there's going to be a connection or a passionate flare up of some kind. There's not always a negative associated with the Knight of Wands. If you both are on the same plane and same wavelength about what you want out of a connection, there's no issue with that. If somebody wants one thing and somebody wants something different, that's generally, where the issue is. So let me expand on that one further for you. Let's look at this Knight of Wands. What does that mean for Sagittarius, Capricorn? What is the Knight of Wands? Let's see how this person or whoever's this relationship being represented here. Let's see what brought this person to this moment, meaning how they're thinking and feeling, how they're showing up right now, and how they're shifting or moving forward in the near term. So thinking or feeling, we have the Ten of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles, how they are showing up right now for Sag Capricorn. This wants to come out. High Priestess and Empress. And then what are they going to be moving toward as we look into the near future? Maybe that's end of this period of time, or maybe, kind of towards the end of May, mid to end of May. Okay. So, how they're thinking and feeling. So, this would say to me that your person might be holding back to some degree, analyzing this carefully. They're coming out of a period of feeling some overwhelm. It's not to say that you're causing their overwhelm, but maybe their life is overwhelming right now. You could be dealing with somebody whose life is kind of overwhelming right now. So the notion of having to deal with relationship could be difficult for them. They're scrutinizing where they put their energy very carefully. So they think and feel that in all the things that they have to deal with, they're going to look at the situation kind of scrutinizingly and carefully. I don't know if they've been burnt or they're just dealing with a lot at work or in their life, but they may be still kind of wrestling with some healing, coming out of an overwhelming or painful situation that's been very heavy for them. And they're just going to look really carefully and scrutinizingly at where they put their time and energy. And that's what they think and feel right now. So how that's showing up is they're holding back. They're holding their cards very close to their chest. They're not running out. I'm thinking that this is their energy that they're trying to get a hold of impulses, or this is your energy, because based on these cards, it's not this person's energy to be taking this and running right in. They're not running right in right now. They're very reticent and very hesitant. They're being a bit mysterious. They're holding their cards close to their chest. They're trying to tap their intuition and their wisdom. And, they're definitely heart-centered. They're heart-centered. And I mean, they're also, I think they're trying to nurture themselves right now because of this overwhelm that they've been through. They're trying to tap their intuition. They might be trying to nurture themselves. They might be trying to gain back control of their domain. And that kind of leads me to the way they might be coming forward in the future is being a bit protective. So that, they definitely might be being a bit protective right now, given what they might have just gone through. So during this period of mid-April to mid-May, Sag Capricorn, you may see your person be a little bit held back during this period. I don't know if I would rush in and make this kind of advance unless you're willing to take the chance. This kind of advance on somebody who's overwhelmed, scrutinizing, holding close to themselves, putting up a bit of a boundary might not be the best for you. You might not see the reaction that you would like. So I would just say it's not to not connect and not to be light and not to be, flirty or not to be connective, but just be aware of, if this is at all relative to your person, be aware of what they're going through and maybe just gauge your response to them in that way. Maybe they need your support right now. Maybe they need a bit more gentle approach. Because we don't want to scare them off kind of thing is the vibe I'm getting. We don't want to kind of spook someone who's feeling heavy and secretive and a bit blocking right now. Doesn't mean they're always going to be that way. But we have a hanged man at the bottom. They may just be feeling that way for right now. So it doesn't have to be personal. Just remember that. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. Please drop a comment. I would love if you could subscribe and forward this along and share with others. Stay safe and stay well. And we'll connect soon. Thanks.